Question of the day, is it politically correct to flirt? I don't know. With all the public trouble between men and women, flirting may be obsolete. But wait, there's a new book called 100 Ways to Flirt, and the author, Susan Rabin, joins us now. So, I mean, flirting is kind of dangerous these days, isn't it?
No. It's wonderful these days. When I started in 1984, people didn't believe in flirting. But it's a charming and honest interest and expression in another person. It has no serious intent, Bill. Now, that's really important because it had bad press for a long time. No serious intent, which is playful and friendly and charming and engaging.
I like it, but I see that there's a downside. And you know, if you're married, you can flirt. There's no problem with that, right?
With your wife, it's nice, or your husband.
Right. Good. Just with your wife? If you're married, you can't flirt with anybody else?
No, you can, because it hasn't got serious intent unless the other person starts to object, and then you don't.
Right. But you see, that's the problem here, Susan, is that everybody's taking everything so seriously.
Well, that is the problem.
If you make a little joke, or if you know, smile at somebody, they're going, oh, so what's this deal?
So that's their problem, isn't it? We have a very serious disease in this country. It's called seriosity, and we really need to lighten up. And my mission, aside from my mission, and I've chosen to accept it, is to restore the ancient art of flirting. Lighten up, playful, live in the moment.
Well, you're up against it, because I know a lot of guys just won't flirt anymore because they're just afraid, especially in the workplace. I mean,
well,
they just don't want to get involved.
But they don't know how to flirt, Bill. That's one of the problems. American men particularly don't know the charming, subtle art of flirting. It's a very subtle art.
Like the French do, right?
Like the French and the Brazilians and the Europeans. And it's cultural. In a way, it's cultural. We came from a very puritanical society, and we got this hypocrisy going.
Yeah.
So what I want really to do is people to learn the subtle art, and then we won't have trouble.
All right, let's take me as the dummy here. I'm the subject. All right, so I'm sitting across from an attractive woman. You're an attractive woman. Now,
thank you.
Should I flirt with you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and why should I do that?
Because you're going to make me feel good. I'm going to make you feel good. It's a win-win game. Everybody walks away happy. Now, in harassment, it's a win-lose or lose-lose. Right. Somebody feels bad.
All right, what's
but
my
flirts never make people feel bad.
What's my opening flirt?
Well, that depends on situation.
Well, I'm sitting here with you, and we're having coffee.
Well, I was really hoping that you would notice
your little ring
prop.
Yeah, but that's a gimmick. I'm not a gimmick guy. I'm sitting here in a bookstore with you, and what's my first
And I'm
move?
reading a book, and so you key into the book,
Uh-huh.
and you may make ask me an open-ended question, make a comment, give a compliment. You said something very nice to me. I was attractive, but thank God you didn't go to body parts. No body parts, no sexual innuendos.
No specific thing.
No specifics, and no downers, opinions, you know, criticism.
You can just say you have a nice smile, or I like your coat, or something like that.
Right, or really purple must be a very attractive color.
Right, or that cat thing, I like that cat thing.
That's wonderful, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
You want to key into something, and you don't want to complain, you don't want to be critical. You want to maximize 5 minutes by making somebody feel
So now I make a nice opening gesture, and then what do you do back?
Well, as a woman, I would ask you an open-ended question. I would try to find out what your interests are. I would pay attention to you, and I wouldn't be saying I all the time.
So you would just focus it back on me.
Absolutely.
But I'm a really boring guy.
Well, but I'm going to try to, hopefully that you're not, and if I do find you are, then I will leave.
So you don't flirt with boring guys?
For a while, and then I say my favorite four-letter word. May I say it?
Sure.
Next.
Next. Okay. That's right. There's unlimited flirt potential out here, right?
Well, you know, there are a lot of people out there, and you want to meet a lot of people. It's kind of almost like networking in a sense.
30 seconds left. What's your best tip to a man to meet a woman that he wants to meet?
I suggest that he be open, a little bit vulnerable, a little honest, and no lines. They're passe, nothing sexual.
So just a genuine comment.
Yeah.
Right, and maybe a tear right here.
Not that sensitive.
Susan, thanks very much. We appreciate it.